say that all the time. Is he's a dummy, but that first one he did was pretty good. Do you need me to talk to Mr. Ruby? Remember, we're too conservative. We get along like this. Besides, I've been needing to have a conversation with her about being Trump and bullshit.
Welcome, Tiger fans, to this big matchup between the 6A District 12 Palmetto Tigers and the Braden River Pirates. I'd like to introduce tonight our game officials. Referee Sean McHugh, umpire Lon Schindler, head linesman Glenn Harder, line judge Greg Agopian, back judge Jason Heckman, and clock operator Tim Weissman. This evening's color guard is presented by the Palmetto High School Junior ROTC. The commander is Captain Norwood. The members are Captain Pettit, Captain Martin, and First Sergeant Jubin. Would you please stand tonight for the singing of our national anthem by Jamira Condry.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose by stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight of the ramparts we watch, red so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? The land of the free and the home of the brave.
Problem is, they're not here yet. So you gotta tell me when it's set. That means a pretty big deal, Harper. Well, I don't know where they normally sit, so it's up to her. It's right here? All the way up against this? Hey. I'm up here by where your parents live. I don't know. Harper told me. So I very well could be in the wrong area. Hey, where are you? Hey, are they normally like the first row?
Tiger alumni. If you were thinking that maybe your graduating class has a get together coming up in the next year or so, or even like me this year, visit tigerforlife.org and find when your next reunion is on board or the details of it. Tigerforlife.org.
All right. Well, we're going to stand here awkwardly. Dalton's here, so he comes out. Hey, Harper, where's Dalton go? Down there. Oh, yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a packed house here at Howell Stadium at the campus of Palmetto High School. Hello, everybody. I'm Harry Lavisa from Pirate Nation Sports Network to bring you this exciting district matchup between the visiting Braden River Pirates and the Palmetto Tigers. This has been a historic rivalry between these two teams. This is the big rivalry for the Pirates and for the Tigers. Braden River has the advantage over the Tigers, owning them in a 6-5 overall record. But this Palmetto Tigers team is different than the last few years. They're undefeated, one of the best defenses in the state, and the best team in 6A. Braden River Pirates off to 2-3 start after having a tough loss last week against Lakewood and trying to bounce back here against their division rivals in the Palmetto Tigers, as the captains are now making their way to the fields. For the Palmetto Tigers, number 75 for the captains, Lee Matthews, number 5, Lloyd Dozier Jr., number 7, Roquan Crawford, and number 11 for the Palmetto Tigers, number 11, Keon Williams. And for the Pirates, the captains are number 4, Robbie Gerger, number 17, Quinn McNulty, number 75, number 50, Will Ferguson, and number 16, Brett Toma. As the captains meet at midfield. Once again, this is a big game in the division. Braden River is 1-0 in the district after beating the Charlotte Tarpons later in week number 3. And so did the Palmetto Tigers, beating Charlotte in week number 4. And we are very pumped for this good matchup here. And Braden River, they need to, if they want to win this game, they gotta rely on their starting sophomore quarterback, Shockey Atrish. He has to be lights on today for the Pirates, and he's got to connect to few receivers, including Robbie Gerker, and to right now number 13, Carson Goda. And we are unsure if number 7, Connor Lasada, will play. He sustained a little injury last week, so we are anxious to see if Mr. Lasada is going to get into this game because it is a crucial game for the Pirates on offense, and they have to rely on their 3 running back option, their 3-headed monster, and that is with Jaden Thibodeau and number 1, Jermaine Hodo, and Lamonte Umis. They have to use the run game if they want to stop this Palmetto defense. And I will say this Palmetto defense is fierce. They have to get over the hump here as we are waiting for the teams here, as the Palmetto Tigers are ready to go. The Pirates are ready to go here in Palmetto. And here comes the Palmetto Tigers coming out of the little thing there. And here, waiting on the Pirates to come out here as the undefeated Palmetto Tigers come out of their locker room to begin this exciting game in district matchup. And also we have some great games going on outside the area. We have the big one over in Sarasota County between the Venice Indians and the Sarasota Sailors. As you see on your screen, as the Braden River Pirates hit the field here to start this exciting game between these 6A division rivals. As the teams line up here, looks like looks like Palmetto won the toss and deferred to the second half. So that means Braden River will receive here. Now deep for the Pirates is number 19, Gregory Cotton, and number 11, Josh Thomas, and number 5, Brian Curse. So look for Cotton to return this for the Pirates here. Number 42 for the Tigers, Rafael Gonzalez, their senior kicker, has been doing wonders for the Tigers. As Gonzalez ready to kick it off here. And we start this big division matchup, this rivalry game between the Tigers of Palmetto and your Braden River Pirates. And here's the opening kickoff, and is going to go out to Gregory Cotton. And Cotton's going to take it from the 10-yard line. And he is going to get, and the ball looks like came out at the end, but looks like he was already down by contact. Gets out to the 25-yard line. And that is where the Braden River offense, led by Shockey Atrish, will come out onto the field here. And once again, Shockey, he had an interesting week last week against Lakewood Ranch. He's a 57% passer for 85. His passing for 85 for 149 with 1,100 yards on the season so far and 7 touchdowns. And also Robbie Gerker, he has 3 for the Pirates as of now. So look for Robbie Gerker to make some plays here tonight. Shockey lines up in the shotgun, has Umis in the backfield. Here's a snap, going to give it to Umis. Umis tries to go up the middle. Umis has some opening room and taken down by number 22, Jaquan Hughes. Jaquan Hughes for the Tigers. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 now coming up for the Pirates here. Is look for Jaquez Hughes there for the Tigers, the linebacker. And here we go once again in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers out to the left, 1 on the right. Gives it to Umis. Umis up the middle and goes maybe 2 yards on that play. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down now coming up for the Pirates very early. Now last week, Shockey was very good on 3rd downs, completing 10 out of 15 3rd downs last week against Lakewood. Trying to get the same score here. Shockey once again in the shotgun. Has 2 wide receivers out to the left, 1 on the right. Hodo in the backfield. Shockey's got it, looking for a receiver. Wants number 13, Carson Goda, hauls him in, and looks like he is going to get that 1st down very early. Moving the ship for the Pirates is number 13, Carson Goda. So puts the ball at about the 42-yard line. Correction, at the 37-yard line. As we line up here on a first and 10. Umis in the backfield. Gives it to Umis. Umis still on his feet. Umis in a hard hit there by number 22, Jaquez Hughes. Looks like he lowered the boom there. No flag on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5 coming up for the Tigers here. For the Pirates here. As Shockey getting the calls there by the offensive coordinator for the Braden River Pirates, Coach Eric Sanders. As we line up here, Umis to his left. 3 wide receivers out to the left, none on the right. And looks like they're going to try and do a man-to-man blitz, man-to-man here by the Palmetto defense. So here's the snap. Shockey looks for a receiver. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Has a wide open receiver. Josh Thomas close to that first down. And looks like they're going to give him that first down. So Josh Thomas moving the chains for the Pirates.
Josh Thomas for another Braden River first down.
So Pirates moving here on offense gets them to midfield. As this Braden River offense coming out guns blazing here in the opening early in the first. As Shockey lines up here on a first and 10. 3 wide receivers out to the right. Here's a snap. Give it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau, guys, just go around the edge. Thibodeau still on his feet. Gains about 3 yards on the play.
Jaden Thibodeau on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 4. Tackle by number 17.
So gain of 4 on the play. Quentin Hughes on the tackle for the Tigers as the Pirates here driving here already into Palmetto territory for the first time tonight. Once again, now he has number 6, Jaden Thibodeau. Now moves out. Now empty set for Shockey. Here's the snap. Looking for a receiver. Here comes the blitz by the Tigers. Wide open Josh Thomas on the end zone. He's just going to have to step out of bounds just shy of the first down line. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long coming up for the Pirates.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.5 yards. Covered by number
3rd and 1 now for the Pirates here. Deep in, looks like just at about the 43-yard line for the Pirates. They got to only get 1 yard here for the first down. Looks like Jaden Thibodeau lines up in the backfield for the Pirates here. And looks like a whistle and a timeout called by Braden River early. With 9 minutes left here in the first quarter, this is Pirate Nation Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout here, Braden River's got a 3rd and 1 in Palmetto territory at about the 43. So Shockey lines up, has Thibodeau in the backfield. Here's the snap, gives it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau's got the first down. Thibodeau still on his feet. Thibodeau, just trips over his own feet. Had a lot of open room in front of him, but will get the first down. So move the Pirates even more closer to that end zone and puts them at another 1st and 10. This Braden River offense is rolling early in this game. As Shockey now gets out of the huddle here at Jaden Thibodeau lined up in the backfield. Gerker and Goda lined up on the right side. Here's the snap, going to give it to Thibodeau again. Thibodeau tries to go on the outside, doesn't go anywhere, and taken down by a swarm of Palmetto defenders. And that will bring up a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Tackled by number 99, Matthew Wyatt. And
number nine, Matthew Wyatt was on the tackle there for the Tigers. As we line up here on a 2nd and 10 here. And once again, you can see on your screen, number 7, Connor Lasada comes back out onto the field. His first drive of the night for the Pirates, after being taken out of the game last week early. As Shockey lines up now in the empty set. Here's the snap. Shockey goes, looks, has his man. It is number 13, Carson Goda. And Goda's going to get some yards there. Does not get the first down. So it's going to be a 3rd and short coming up here for the Pirates.
Carson Goda with the reception. Tackled by number 22, Jaquez Hughes. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
So this will bring up a 3rd and 3 coming up for the Pirates here. And they are, if they do not get the first down here, they are within Brett Toma's field goal range. So they could get some points out of this drive as Shockey lines up now in the empty set. Here's the snap. Shockey looks, blitz coming by the Pirates and just has to throw it away. So that will bring up 4th down for the Pirates. So early decision coming up for Coach Bradley on to bring Toma out to attempt a field goal or keep that offense out on a 4th and 3. It looks like Shockey still looking at the sideline to figure out what to do, and they're going to keep the offense on the field here. Once again, lines up in the empty set. 3 wide receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Tries to jump them off sides, getting the audible now from Sanders. Readjusting the play here. Here's the snap. Shockey's got it. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Has his man, Robbie Gerker, and still on his feet. Gets to about the 10-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Pirates. Puts them in the red zone for the first time tonight for the Pirates. What a play there by Robbie Gerker there to get his man still be on his feet, not be brought down. That is some disciplined football right there by Robbie Gerker. Puts the Pirates in the red zone for the first time tonight at about the 8-yard line. So a 1st and goal coming up for the Pirates. Thibodeau lines up in the backfield for the Pirates. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Here's the snap. Gives it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau up the middle. Thibodeau battling. Tries to get to just shy of the 5-yard line. Looks like about the 7. So that will bring up 2nd and goal now coming up for the Pirates. Now the Pirates, they've been very successful here in their goal line offense here in the red zone. So trying to complete the drive here to get 6 points up on the board for the Pirates here to get an early lead over the Tigers. As once again here, lines up on 2nd and goal. Has Thibodeau in the backfield. Now 3 wide receivers on the left, none on the right. Here's the snap. Thibodeau has, and fake. Shockey on the run, tries to look for receiver. Blitz coming by the Tigers, just has to throw it away into the end zone. He had a lot of pressure, looks like by number 11 for the Tigers, Keon Williams with the heavy pressure there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. As now number 19, Gregory Cotton, checks in for the Pirates here. We saw a lot of him on defense. Coach Bradley liked to do, like the Wildcat offense, kind of the same thing he did with Knowledge McDaniels last year. As Shockey lines up now in the empty set. Gets the audible from Sanders. Cotton and Gerker on the right side. Goda, Thomas, and Lasada on the left. Lines up here. Shockey's got it. Looking for a receiver. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Gets out of the blitz. Still on his feet. Looking for the end zone. Tries to throw it wide open. Touchdown. Pirates. Up and looks like Gregory Cotton had the ball. The referee said incomplete. Looks like it fell in the ground, hit the ground first. So that will be incomplete. So that will bring on now Brett Toma to attempt a field goal. But that's got to be very disappointing for this Pirate offense to get down there and to have a shot at the end zone and does not complete. So now Brett Toma is going to try and attempt a field goal. And looks like we have a stoppage here. We have a water break, and we will take a quick break here with 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Nothing game here in Palmetto.
Officials timeout for water break.
Coming out of the water break here, Brett Toma comes on now to attempt about a 25-yard field goal here. Robbie Gerker, the holder.
For a
Toma's been pretty accurate so far this season. A few blocks. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Braden River gets on the board early. 3-0 here against the Palmetto Tigers here on Pirate Nation Sports Network.
Palmetto 0.
So Braden River gets on the board early, 3-0 on the field goal by Brett Toma, as the Pirate offense looked pretty solid here in their opening drive, going down the field and getting to about the 7-yard line before being held by this Palmetto defense there on that third down. So Brett Toma now attempts the kickoff here against the Tigers here. Looks like he's probably going to do the same thing he's been doing the past 3 days, a little scrub kick. Tries to get to about the 10. They've been successful with that so far. Here's the kickoff, and it gets to about the 40, and fair catch called by number 4, Sigel Hickson. So that is where the offense for the Tigers will come out, led by number 2, Xavier Williams. Now Xavier, he played at St. Stephen's last year, transfers it back into, let me back that up for you folks. He started out at here in Palmetto, transferred to St. Stephen's, and comes back to lead the Tigers offense his senior year. So excited to see what Xavier Williams is going to see here on offense. And the backfield is Ederon Butler, and Butler's going to get it. Butler's going to be taken down behind the line by number 44 for the Pirates. This is Andrew Boise with the tackle. So a 6-yard loss for the Tigers backs them up on a 2nd and long here. Williams in the shotgun, has Hickson in the backfield. Pitches to Hickson. Hickson around the corner. Hickson still on his feet. Hickson to the 50. Taken down by number 45, Luke Reeves. So a big first down there by the Tigers puts them at midfield very, very quickly.
Tackle on that play by number 45, Luke Reeves.
So puts the ball at the 49 as Williams lines up now in the shotgun. Hickson in the backfield. Fakes it to Hickson. Gives it to number 2, Webster. And Webster down to about the 35. The ball came out at the end.
First down Tigers.
But he was already down by contact, so the ball does not count. So another first down for the Tigers as they keep rolling here deep in Buried River territory. Webster lines up in the shotgun. Hickson in the backfield. Here's the snap. Gives it to Hickson. Hickson has a huge hole on the edge. Hickson around the edge. Gets to just shy of the 20-yard line. And another first down for the Tigers here. Just rolling.
First down Tigers.
Rolling so far here on their opening drive. Looks like they're doing a lot of the hurry-up offense here. And that's been very productive. Slowing this. They just keep getting the Braden River offense. The defense, they can't get them set here. As he lines up now in the shotgun. Once again, fakes it. Has number 5, Dozer. And Dozer just gets into the 10-yard line. So red zone appearance coming up for the Tigers here very, very quickly as they continue to do this hurry-up offense here. As Williams lines up now in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to give it to Higdon. Higdon up the middle and gained maybe 3-4 yards on that play, so brings up 2nd and goal. This Braden River defense, they have to stand up here, and looks like there's an injured Palmetto Tiger down on the field, and we are going to take a quick timeout here.
It's like Hickson was shook up on the play a little bit.
And looks like he's heading to the sidelines here, so that's going to slow down this Palmetto offense. Try to get the Braden River defense organized here. So here comes a 2nd and goal coming up now for this Palmetto offense. They have been solid so far here in this opening drive. Williams lines up in the shotgun. Here's the snap, going to give it to number 6,
Butler, nowhere to
Butler,
go.
and Butler's got
Yeah.
nowhere. And looks like a
Fumble on the play.
fumble on the play. Braden Rivers
Braden
looks like
Rivers
they got it,
recovers.
and Braden Rivers got it. Fumble recovery by the Pirates. Flag immediately on the play.
It's the football.
This could be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Pirates here.
Flag on the play.
But is it indeed a fumble by the Tigers and a recovery by the Pirates? And it will be unsportsmanlike against Braden
Personal
River.
foul against the Tigers.
Oh, correction, a personal foul against the Tigers. So it's going to give Braden River even better field position here. Gets them just so they are not backed up in their own end zone. Is going to put the ball at about, they're still trying to spot it here, just about at the 20-yard line. So the Braden River defense coming up here, clutch with the fumble recovery to stop this Tiger offense. As the offense with the Pirates comes back out onto the field here. They got to get in the end zone here to start, just so they have a little cushion against the Tigers, as they know this Tiger offense can go down the field very quickly. To have some points against them can be very beneficial for the Pirates. As Shockey now lines up in the shotgun, has Umis in the backfield. Here's the snap, going to give it to Umis. Umis goes up the middle and going to be taken down as they are still battling for that ball. Looks like Umis gained maybe a yard on that play.
22, Levante Yeomans on the carry. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Tackle
So that will
by
bring up a
number
2nd and 9
35
coming up for the Pirates here.
Kel Brown.
As Shockey lines up, Umis once again in the backfield. 2 wide receiver out the left, 1 on the right. Thomas and Goda on the right, Gurker on the left. Shockey's got it, low snap, goes to Gurker, quick slant, has his man. Gurker's got it, battling for that yardage. Looks like he'll just get about the line of gain, which is about just shy of 30. So about the 28-yard line. So that will bring up another 3rd and short coming up for the Pirates here. They're 1-1 on their 3rd down conversion. They are 2-0 on their 3rd down conversions here. Trying to be 3-0. Shockey lines up. Here's the snap. Going to give it to Umis. Umis goes around, and he is tripped up and just shy. Looks like he gained about a yard on that play. So it looks like the Braden River punt team's going to come on now for the Pirates here. As very disappointing there after getting the fumble, just going 3 and out for the Pirates. That's not what you got to do against this Palmetto team. As now number 15, Trent Hedgepeth comes on the punt now. Out deep for the Tigers is number 1, LaJonte Wester. Wester lines up about the 40-yard line. Here's the snap, and the punt is up. And a great punt there by Hedgepeth, and it's going to bounce back to about the 34-yard line, and that is where this Palmetto Tigers offense is going to take over here with 1:47 left here in the first quarter. This is Pirate Nation Sports Network. So Williams and his offense come out onto the field here. Down by 3, 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Here's a snap by Williams, punt fakes, gets his man, and looks like it was number 8, Curtis Thomas on the play there. 3-yard gain. That's going to bring up a 2nd down now coming up for the Tigers. So far, this Tiger offense has been very productive here on the hurry up. And looks like they got Braden River the jump. That's going to be a free 5 yards for the Tigers. Gets them closer to the 1st down yardage. Looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 1 coming up now for the Tigers. At the 43-yard line. So at midfield for the Tigers, Williams lines up in the shotgun. Here's the snap, takes it himself, looking for receiver. Goes out deep, and it's Thomas with the reception. And he is down just shy at about the 15-yard line. And it is number 11.
For the Tigers, first down.
It is number 8, Curtis Thomas. And they are doing hurry-up offense here. They are waiting for the chain game to get ready. They want to go now, trying to get this Braden River defense caught here. Last time they were down in the red zone, they fumbled. Williams lines up now in the shotgun. Has Hickson. Here's a snap. Gets it to Hickson. Hickson around the edge. Hickson gains maybe a yard on that play. That's going to bring up second down now for the Pirates.
Second down and 8. Tackled by number 18, Isaiah Kress.
Isaiah Kress was the tackle for the Tigers, for the Pirates here. Here's the snap by Williams. Williams looking for his, had a lot of time. Blitz coming by the Pirates. Has to throw it away. Incomplete. Intended receiver was number 81, Zoran Greeters. And that will bring up a third down situation coming up for the Tigers here. So far, this Braden River defense has been holding them when they're not in a hurry-up offense. If they minimize Palmetto's time with the ball, that can be very well for the offense, for the defense. Now here comes William here on a third and 8. Lines up in the empty set. Two wide receivers out to each side. Here's a snap. Looking for a receiver. Blitz coming by the Pirates. Goes out deep, and intended receiver was number 6, Butler, and it will be incomplete. So that will bring on a fourth down now coming for the Tigers. So that will bring on number 42, Rafael Gonzalez, to attempt about a 27, 28-yard field goal. Webster the holder. Williams the holder. Here's a snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So we are all tied up here at 3 with 19 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. This is Pirate Nation Sports Network. As we line up now for after the scoring timeout here, Gonzalez lines up after nailing that.
Gonzalez lines up to kick the ball. Back for the Pirates, number 11, Josh Thomas. Number 19.
Josh Thomas and number 19, Gregory Cotton, line out deep. And Gonzalez booms it to number 5 for the Pirates, Brian Curson. He's going to take it out of the end zone, and he goes nowhere, just about the 20-yard line. So that is where the Pirate offense will come back out on the field. They went 3 and out on their last drive. They got to do something here to get this lead for the Pirates.
Tackle on that play by number 21, Jalen Wester.
As the Pirate offense comes out onto the field here, knotted at 3 as he lines up in the shotgun with Thibodeau in the backfield. 3 wide receivers out to the right, none on the left. Here's a snap, gives it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau around the edge. Thibodeau has some open field, still on his feet and taken down, maybe for a gain of maybe 3 yards on that play. That will bring up second down.
41, Devion Cummings.
And that is the end of the first quarter here at Palmetto High School. Braden River 3, Palmetto 3. folks, strap in. It is going to be an excellent game here at Palmetto.
And for all you Rays fans, the Rays are leading the Blue Jays 2-0 in the top of the third. And the Indians and Nationals are all tied up at 2.
As we open the second quarter action here at Harley Stadium on the campus of Palmetto High School, Braden River now takes it over on a second down. Here's a snap. Shockey goes deep, has Gerker, and just overthrows him. He had him wide open, just overthrows him, so that's going to be incomplete. Brings up third down.
Number 4, Robbie Gerker, overthrown. Brings up third down and 9.
That will bring up a 3rd and 9 coming up for the Pirates here. They have to get this conversion here. They didn't get it last week. They didn't get it last drive. They have to get it this drive. Early here in the second quarter. Shockey lines up in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Keeps it himself. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Has a lot of pressure. Throws it. Has this man wide open. Number 7, Connor Lasada. Flag on the play.
Got a completion down the field to number 7.
So we're going to have to see what the flag is. But Braden River did get the first down. And there are 2 flags on the field, and it's against Braden River. It's an illegal man down the field. So it's going to be a replay of the down, so it's going to be a 3rd and long now coming up for the Pirates. So it's going to be a 3rd and 14 now for the Pirates. Shockey lined up at his own 10-yard line. Has Thibodeau in the backfield. 3 wide receivers out to the left, 1 on the right. Gets the audible from Sanders. Here's the snap, keeps himself. Looking for 0, a lot of time. Looks like intended receiver there was number 13, Carson Goda. There was a lot of hand action going there. No flag on the play, so that's going to bring up 4th down. A lot of contact there between number 3, Delman Hill, and Carson Goda. No flag on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. And Trent Hedgepeth comes on now to punt it away deep at his own end zone. Lined up just at the 1.
Brett Toma back to punt for Braden River. LaJonte Wester back to receive.
LaJonte Wester lines up to receive. Here's the punt off, and another great punt there by Hedgepeth. And it's going to roll, and it's going to take the Braden River bounce, roll all the way back to the 35-yard line. So a great punt there by number 15, Trent Hedgepeth, as he continues to punt very well for these Pirates. And that is where the Tigers would take over at the 35 here. With 11-12 left here in the second quarter, this is Pirate Nation Sports Network. So here comes Williams and his offense. Here's the snap. Throws out to Higdon on the slant. And he is taken down. Up still on his feet. Gets away from the defenders. What a play there by Higdon. Has a lot of room on his feet. He's at the 50, the 40. Breaks a few tackles. Gets down at just shy of the 45. What a play there by number
tackle on the play by number 45, Luke Reeves.
What a play there
First down, Tigers.
by Higdon for the Tigers. Gets the first down, breaks a lot of defensive tackles there, and gets that first down for the Tigers at about the 45. Williams lines up in the shotgun. Has number 25 in the backfield, Robert Gavin. Here's the snap. Gavin's got it. And he gets, and looks like he was thrown to number 6, a Butler. And that will bring up a second and 5.
He holds on to the ball for a 6-yard gain.
And he's slow to get up there.
Football games going on.
So coming out of the injury timeout here, Palmetto in Braden River territory here. Has number 25, Gavin, in the backfield. Here's a snap. Williams wants to receive it. Wants to go deep. And, intercepted! Quinn McNulty with the interception. What a play there by McNulty. Yeah, it was a lot of, what a play there. And here comes the replay, folks. You're going to see it here on your screen. Quinn McNulty had a lot of coverage there. Intended receiver there.
That pass was intended for
For Wester, and he just beat him, and that's the interception. So another great defensive stop there by the Pirates, and they take over in their own territory at the 9-yard line. So the Pirate offense comes back on the field after the interception. So a fumble and an interception for this Palmetto offense. Coach Marino cannot be happy with what his offense is producing so far early in this half. As Shockey lines up now in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Gives it to Thibodeau. Gets out of the end zone to about maybe the 7-8 yard line. So that will bring up second down now.
On the carry.
As Umis with the
second and 7.
Umis with the carry. 2nd and 7 now coming up for the Pirates here. Once again, Umis lines up in the backfield for the Pirates. 3 wide receivers out on the right, none on the left. Here's the snap. Going to give it to Umis. Umis up the middle, goes nowhere. So quickly, that's going to bring up a third and about 6. So Braden River, they haven't, in their last 3 drives, they've gone 0-3. 0-3 and out. They have to get they got to get a few first downs like they did. They have to have some productive drives like they did on their first drive. As Shockey now lines up in the shotgun, takes it himself, looks for a receiver, has number 13, Carson Goda, has the first down, moves them about the 22-yard line. That was the kind of pass the Pirates needed here. Moves the chains for the Pirates.
Gives Braid River first down coverage and tackled by number 41, Devion Cummings.
So a fresh new set of downs for the Pirates at about the 23-yard line as Shockey once again lines up in the shotgun. Umis in the backfield. Here's a snap, gonna give it to Umis. Umis up the middle. Umis still on his feet and gains about 3 yards on that play.
Yeomans again with the carry.
So that will bring up a second down now. For 2nd and 8 coming up for the Pirates here. As Shockey now lines up, ready for it, has it. Here comes the blitz by the Tigers. Gets away from the blitz, had Josh Thomas wide open and holds it in. Still on his feet at about the 25. What a grab by Josh Thomas, folks. Moves the Pirates. That's about a 40-yard reception. And here comes the replay, folks. What a play there, and he just hauls it in. And here comes, and he just hauls it in, almost drops it, but just hauls it in, and he is going to line up at about the 15-yard line. What a play there by Josh Thomas. Gets the Pirates deep in the Palmetto territory.
Season ticket holders, the swim team is offering concierge
And looks like a official stoppage here by the officials here.
Drinks and more.
Looks like they had to get the change ready.
Wave one of those guys down, ladies down, and they are
So it
helping
puts the
out.
Pirates in very good field position here. A chance to take the lead. Here, once again, we are still deadlocked at 3 here. As Shockey now lines up in the shotgun, has Hodo in the backfield. 3 wide receivers out to the left side, none on the right. Look for Hodo here to take it on a run. Here's a snap, going to keep it himself. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Shockey has to flush out of the pocket. Flag on the play. And he is in a hard hit there by Shockey on the sideline. No flag on the play. No flag on that hit. But there is a flag behind the line of scrimmage.
Devion Williams on pursuit. Got a holding penalty against.
It looks like it is going to be a holding call on the Pirates. So back the Pirates up here 10 yards. Braden River has to get to the 14-yard line for a first down. They spotted the ball at the 42-yard line. So a 1st and 25 coming up for the Pirates here. They got to go to about the 14 for a first down. Here's a snap, going to give it to Hodo. Hodo gains maybe about 2 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd down. This Braden River offense, they have to score on this drive. So they'll take the lead against the Tigers. And we are coming down here in this quarter. 7:12 left here in this quarter. As Shockey lines up once again in the shotgun, has Hodo in the backfield. Man coverage blitz for the Tigers. Here comes Shockey, gets out of the pocket, has to throw, looking for a receiver. Almost intercepted.
Nice coverage on that play by number 7.
Number 7, Raekwon Crawford with the almost interception. Intended receiver was number 13, Carson Goda. And looks like one of the chain gang members was just annihilated on the sideline there by one of the Palmetto defenders. So that's going to be an incompletion. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 22 for the Pirates. And they have to get some yardage here, at least get into Brett Thomas field goal range. As once again, Shockey lines up with Hodo in the backfield. 3 wide receivers now on the left side. Gerker, Lasada, and Goda. Thomas on the right. Shockey's got it. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Has to get out of the pocket, and he is sacked by number 17, Quinnen Roque, for the Tigers. So that is a very disappointing drive there by the Pirates here. They got to limit the penalties if they want to. If they want to get some points, they have to limit the penalties, and that holding call cost the Pirates there.
About 30 yards.
After the amazing catch there by Josh Thomas, the Pirates come away with no points here in punting. LaJonte Wester lines up at his own 5-yard line to receive this punt. Here's the snap, as a great punt there by Trent Hedgepath, and it is going to roll, and Webster's going to take it from the 1, and he is still on his feet and taken down at about the 16-yard line. So a decent return there by Webster, and that is where the Tigers will take over here. With 6:06 left here in the second quarter, we are still tied up at 3 here in Palmetto.
Hey students, 5th quarter is tonight at Church on the Rock. Right after the football game, there will be free pizza, free soda, and free inflatable games to play until midnight. Come hang out with all your friends. We can't wait to see you there. Go Tigers!
As this Tiger offense comes on the field, they haven't been productive much since that first drive, having a fumble and an interception, so they got to get it together here. As Williams now going to take it on his own, and he is taken down.
Williams keeps the ball on the carry.
Looks like by number
Nice 4-yard
number
gain
9,
on the play.
Shane Moran.
Number 9.
As Wester now, Williams lines up here and gives it to Higdon. Higdon's going to be taken down. Close to a first down, so that will bring up a 3rd down coming up very quickly for this Tigers offense. A 3rd and 2 as Williams now lines up in the shotgun, Higdon in the backfield. Hickson in the backfield for the Tigers. 3 wide receivers out to the left, 1 on the right. Here's the snap. High snap, gets it away. Here comes the blitz by the Pirates. Gets away from the blitz. Williams still on the run here, and he gets that first down and taken down out of bounds by number 10, Tyson Saulers. And that it was right on the Palmetto sidelines, and he was taken down very close on that sideline. The Tigers wanted a flag on that play, but they will not get it. So that will be a first down for the Tigers, as they get to about the 42-yard line. As Williams now lines up with Hickson in the backfield. Here's a snap. Williams Rose has number 6, Butler, and Butler going to be taken down behind the line by number 17, Quinn McNulty. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 15 coming up for the Tigers. So far, this Braden River defense has been very stellar so far in this first half, with a fumble recovery and an interception. And now coming out here on this 2nd and 15. Williams lines up in the shotgun. Here's a snap. And it looks like he was motioning before the snap. Flag on the play, and looks like it was got the Dozier. Dozier gets the first down, but there is a flag on the play. And this could be against the Tigers, as coach, and it will be a illegal formation against the Tigers, and that will, and also an eligible receiver downfield for the Tigers. So backing the Tigers up yet again So that will bring up a second, still will be second down as they fix the chains here. And it will be a second and a mile. Palmetto has to get to the 47-yard line for a first down. Currently, they are at about the 27. So a 2nd and 20 now coming up for the Tigers. Has 3 wide receivers out on the right side for the Tigers. In motion for the Tigers. Pitches to Higdon. Higdon has a lot of room. Taken down by number 45, Luke Reeves on the play. That will bring up a 3rd and about 15 now.
Tackle on the play by number 25.
For the Tigers. Once again, they have to get to the 47. Here's the snap by Williams. And he goes deep, has a man downfield, and it hauls it in. An incomplete flag on the play. This could be pass interference against the Pirates here.
Ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty on the play.
Waiting on the call here, and it looks like number 19, Gregory Cotton, and number 17, Quinn McNulty, and it is indeed pass interference, so an automatic first down for the Tigers here. As they are trying to decide where the spot's going to be. And it will be an automatic first down, ball at the 48-yard line, as we have the replay here coming up on the screen. As we see here, and a lot of contact before the ball, and it looks like number 26 for the Pirates, Sean Thompson with the coverage there, and a lot of contact there. There will be pass interference against Sean Thompson. So that will bring up a fresh new set of downs for the Tigers here, as Williams will take it, rolls out and incomplete, and a flag on the play.
Penalty on the play. Pass attempt to Wester falls incomplete.
And it will be an illegal shift on the Tigers, so a 5-yard penalty here, and that will back them up to a 2nd and 15 coming up for the Tigers.
So the penalty is declined. So
it looks like the penalty was declined, so that will bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Pirates, for the Tigers here at the 47-yard line. Williams now in the shotgun, has Hickson in the backfield. 3 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Zone blitz for the Pirates. Here's the snap. And blitz by the Pirates, and he is taken down by number 44, Andrew Boise. And that is going to be a big defensive stop there by the Pirates. And that will bring up a 3rd and long for the Tigers. The ball spotted at the 40-yard line. They have to get to the Braden River 42-yard line for a first down. So Braden River's got to have a defensive stop here, and they got to limit the penalties here. They gave them a free first down on the pass interference. No flags, no penalties here for this Pirate defense. Here's the snap. Williams going to take it. Blitz coming by the Pirates. Gets out of the blitz. Rolls down. Has a wide open receiver in the end at the 20. And a flag on the play. And it was number 6, Ederon Butler. Waiting on the flag here. This could be another pass interference call against the Pirates. Number 19, Gregory Cotton, was the defender for the Pirates. As there are multiple flags here on the play. And it looks like a delay of game on the Tigers, and there will be a pass interference against the Pirates, so that will be an offsetting penalties. So that will replay the down. So a big break there by the Pirates there as they get away with another. They get away with a call there with the illegal defender downfield for the Tigers. So now will be another 3rd and a mile now coming up for the Tigers.
October 5th.
This Braden, they gotta hold here their receivers. Palmetto's got very fast receivers. They gotta lock them down here. Don't let them get open here in the middle of the field as Williams gets ready for it. Throws out to number 6, Butler. Butler's still on his move. Butler's at the original line of scrimmage. So that will bring up a 4th and 10 now.
Nice game, but not enough for a first down.
For the Tigers, so that will bring on the punt unit now for the Tigers. Luke Reeves on the tackle. So Gonzalez now to punt it away. Robbie Gerker, we'll see him for the first time tonight to return it. Here's the snap. The punt is up, and it looks like it's going out to the right side, and Gerker is going to have to take it out. And here comes and looks like Gerker has some open field. Gerker's still on his feet. Flag on the play. Gerker gets to about the 25, 24-yard line, but a flag on the play.
Gonzalez penalty on the play. Looks like we've got a block in the back.
It looks like a block in the back for the Pirates, so that's going to back them up, and another flag that costing the Braden River for field position. They got to get it together here with the flags here. That is a 3rd flag in a row. They've had 2 for pass interference, another block in the back. They got to limit the flags here, the penalties for the Pirates. They're just killing them on field position.
That penalty will back up the Pirates inside their own 10-yard line with 1:13 left in the half.
So that's going to put Braden River at about the 6-yard line as Shockey now lines up in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Gives it to Hodo immediately. Hodo up the middle. Hodo gains about maybe 2 yards on that play. So that will bring up 2nd down.
Yeomans with the carry up the middle. Timeout, Palmetto.
And a timeout quickly by Palmetto here with 1 minute left to play here.
That's the first of the half.
In this quarter. Coming out of the timeout here, Braden Rivers got all their timeouts left here. With 1 minute left to play in this quarter. Still tied at 3. Shockey lines up in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Gonna give it to Umas. Umas up the middle. Umas close to that first down. Looks like he's just shy a yard. So that will bring up a 3rd and 1 now. 1 minute left to play here. And a timeout called. Looks like whistle stoppage here. And looks like a timeout called by Braden River.
Palmetto uses a 2nd timeout.
Correction, Palmetto will call their timeout on defense. That's very surprising there by Palmetto. They want to get the ball back here in good field position, but Braden River's got to get that 1 yard.
Right after the football game, there will be free pizza, free soda, and free inflatable games to play until midnight. Come out and hang out with your friends. We can't wait to see you there. Go Tigers.
coming out of the timeout here. Braden Rivers got a 3rd and 1. Braden River lining out 2 receivers out to the left, 1 on the right. Shockey lines up with Umis in the backfield. Here's a snap. Going to give it to Umis. Umis got the first down. Umis gets to the 25.
Yeomans with the carry again, 1st down, Braden River.
So moves the chains for the Pirates. Has a little more room to work with here. It was a fresh new set of downs. Now I wouldn't be surprised if Shockey makes a throw down the field. He's already been lucky, so he's already connected with Josh Thomas for a 40-yard reception and Gerker for about a 20. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to one of his receivers. Here's the snap. Gives it to Umis. Umis goes around the edge. Umis still on his feet. Umis trying to battle here and gets about a yard on that play as the clock continues to wind down here. As 20 seconds left here, 2nd and 8 for the Pirates.
Michael Brown.
And looks like Braden Rivers is going to let it go. And we are going to stay tied at 3 here as we head into the halftime locker rooms here at Palmetto. Braden River 3, the Tigers 3 here on Pirate Nation Sports Network. Stay tuned to the second half action here. It is going to be a jam-packed, guns blazing, epic second half here at Palmetto.
Pick your poison.
Way over there. Oh, he's back there. Well, that's a recycler. That's right. I'm actually trying to find that because I'm next to the fairground. There was no parking there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's no air. Yeah. Yeah, you get a little breeze. Guys over there on the golf cart. Yeah. He's in with the team. No. Devin was there for a while, but he wouldn't do with his friends. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, the traffic to go get Devin. Check that hour. What are you guys doing? You want to go walk over and say, there's a wreck southbound and there's a wreck northbound. But now I gotta take it back. But well, I haven't worn that, but I mean, they've all been I mean, they don't move. They don't move. It's not like going through. I mean, they have a little playground there. Third time's a charm.
No, I've been dropping them all day.
Okay.
But your wallet. No, I haven't dropped that yet. Because I don't even carry that on me.
I don't know. They said they were taking that after the soccer game. No, taking Abby to after the soccer game. The soccer game is at 11:30. If we get down to the cross, the parking lot is blocked.
Back up. Back up.
No, Warren's gonna take our car. You know when you did, Warren said this week something's wrong with the brakes because they go all the way to the floor. John. And yeah, Robert said, don't be driving that unless you fast. So Johnny called Warren and he wants to bring it over and he. I think we're gonna.
Palmetto High School cheerleaders, all you can eat pancake breakfast. Come and enjoy breakfast with your favorite Tigers on October 5th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Palmetto Mobile Home Park in West Palmetto at 1201 8th Avenue West. $10 per person, includes drink, pancakes, and sausage. Children 5 and under eat free. Please see any PHS cheerleader to buy tickets, and tickets also available at the door. Students, the quarters tonight at Church on the Rock. Right after the football game, there will be free pizza, free soda, and free inflatable games to play until midnight. Come hang out with all your friends. We can't wait to see you there. Go Tigers.
Yeah, I'm going to go to church tonight. Mel's being very quiet tonight. Yeah, usually she's up running around with that. But the American. Yeah. Well, can't eat it, but he's going to take it. Oh, did you get the spicy kind? Will they burn Abby? I mean, because they're so spicy? Only a little. Do they have regular? Probably not.
right, Tiger fans, here we are ready to start this second half. Kicking for Braden River, Brett Toma. Back for the Tigers with Jonte Wester and number 22, Jacquez Hughes. Pooch kick doesn't work very well for Braden River, but it does for Palmetto. Jacquez Hughes into Braden River territory on the return. Tackle on the play by number 5, Brian Kersey.
Welcome back to Palmetto, folks. Harry Lavisa from Pirate Nation Sports Network. And we are bringing you the fourth quarter action. The third quarter action here at Palmetto here after Palmetto has another phenomenal drive here. And here's a snap by Williams. Williams going to throw, has an open receiver, incomplete. Intended receiver was number 8, Curtis Thomas, and he is going to be incomplete. And we start this third quarter here with Braden River have to get some defensive stops. They did a fantastic job last week against the last 2 quarters. They have to get some defensive stops here if they want to win this game. As Williams lines up now in the shotgun, has Higgs in the backfield. Here's the snap. Williams is going to take it himself. Williams has some room and gains about maybe 2 yards on the play. So that will bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 7. Tackle on the play by number 10, Tyson Sailors.
So that will bring up now 3rd and 7. This Braden River defense has to get a stop here. As Williams now lines up in the shotgun. Has Higgs in the backfield. Here's the snap, and bobbles the snap. Blitz comes by the Pirates, gets away from it, has his man, first down, and it is LaJonte Webster. What a play there by Webster.
First down Tigers. Tackle on the play by number 19, Gregory Cotton.
Gregory Cotton with the tackle. And looks like the Tigers got away with a false start penalty there and gives it to number 4, Higson. Higson
nice
gets the first down for the Tigers.
And it is first down Tigers.
And it moves this Tiger drive deeper into Pirate territory. And here comes the snap by Williams as this Tiger offense rolls here early in the second. And here comes Webster, going to take it. Williams is going to take it his own, and he is going to gain probably about 7 yards on that play. So that's going to bring up a second down.
Gain brings up 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 now coming up for
Luke Reeves.
The Tigers here as they continue to do their hurry-up offense. Here's a snap. Williams is going to take it. Williams taken down by number 44, Luke Reeves. 45, Luke Reeves. So he's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 now coming up.
Very short. Tackle play again on that
for the Tigers here on offense. As here comes the snap, going to give it once again to Higdon. Higdon's got the first down.
Short gain, enough for a first down Tigers.
So once again, moves the chain for the Tigers as they get closer to this Pirate red zone.
Again, number 45 on that tackle.
As a fresh new set of downs come up for the Tigers. Here's the snap. And looks like incomplete. Number 81 for the Tigers, Zoran Gators, cannot haul it in. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Ball's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Coverage on the play by number 19, Gregory Cotton.
As Gregory Cotton with the tackle. As we line up here on a 2nd and 10. Williams has 3 backs behind him. Here's a snap, and Williams is going to take it himself. And that Brave River defense was not fooled on that one.
Keeper again. Short loss.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 now. So a 3rd and 11 coming up for the Tigers here. They have to get to the Braden River about 7-yard line for a 1st down. As the Braden River defense here shifting here. Here's a snap by Williams. Williams looking for the end zone. Here comes the blitz by, great pressure there by number 44 for the Pirates, Luke Andrew Boise. And that is going to bring up a 4th down now for the Tigers, and that's going to bring on number 42, Rafael Gonzalez,
Luke Reeves on the coverage.
as he nailed the first time.
Alex bring in the field goal unit.
As he nailed his first attempt. And this is going to be about from the same distance, as Gonzalez now ready to line up here. Watch for this fake here. Here's a snap, kick is up, and the kick is good.
Gonzalez
so Palmetto takes
the
the lead here,
So with
6-3. It sounds like a baseball score here at Palmetto.
6-3.
With 8:29 left here in the 3rd quarter. This is Pirate Nation Sports.
Hey students, 5th quarters tonight at Church on the Rock. Right after the football game, there will be free pizza, free soda, and free inflatable games to play until midnight. Come hang out with your friends. We can't wait to see you there. Go Tigers. Back to receive for the Pirates, number 5, Brian Kersey, number 11, Josh Thomas, and number 19, Gregory Cotton. Rafael Gonzalez lines up to kick off.
As we kick it away here after the drive here, and Gonzalez is going to kick right into the end zone for a touchback. And that is where the Pirate offense will come out on the 25 to start this drive down by 3 with 8:29 left here in the 3rd quarter. As here comes Zach Myshaki, he's going to give it to Hodo, and Hodo goes nowhere, folks.
Handoff up the middle. There's
So that's
nowhere
going
to
to bring
go.
up a 2nd down and 10.
About 5 Palmetto linemen push the pile back. Short loss on the play brings
For
up
the
2nd and
Pirates,
10.
that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Led by number 44, Mikel Brown.
Mikel Brown. Was on the coverage there for the Tigers as the Pirates are looking at a 2nd and 10. As Shockey lines up now. Here's a shotgun play. Blitz coming by the Tigers, and he is taken down by number 17, Quentin Rourke for the Tigers. And that is another big blow there for the Pirates. And that's going to back the Pirates up here long on a 3rd and long.
Big loss on the play brings up 3rd down and about 17.
A 3rd and 17 now. 3rd and 16 now for the Pirates here. Shockey now lines up in the shotgun. Once again, has Hodo in the backfield. 3 wide receivers out to the left, 1 on the right. Here's a snap. Shockey's going to take it. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Has to get it away. Gets to the Hodo, and he goes nowhere. That's going to be a 3 and out now for the Pirates. As right now on offense, they haven't done much here since opening the 3rd quarter here. And this is going to give the Tigers very good field position here as LaJonte Webster lines up at the Braden River 45 as Trent Hedgepeth lines up in his own end zone. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and another great kick. And Webster's going to take it out, and it's going to have a bad bounce and hit back at the 40 and returned by the Tigers.
21.
Number 21 for the Tigers, Jalen Webster.
Jalen Webster grabs that ball on the bounce, turns around and heads for about 5 more yards, and the Tigers are well into Braden River territory.
And that is bad news for the Pirates here with 6:18 left here in the 3rd quarter. As for this Pirate offense, they got to get something going here. As Williams comes out onto the field for his Tiger offense, and folks, he's got a lot of room to work with here. 3-point lead in deep in Braden River territory. First, a fresh new set of downs. This Braden River defense has to make a stop here. They got an interception on him with Quinn McNulty. Look for McNulty here. We haven't mentioned Mikey Gagnon's name all night tonight. Look for his name also. And looks like Williams was trying to do a slant there, and a big hit there by Williams.
On the option play.
As he gets up after that one. That was a big hit there. Number 99 for the Pirates. Pierce Bryan was there on the tackle.
Number 44, Andrew Boyce Inchheim.
As now Williams lines up here on a 2nd and 5. Hickson in the backfield for the Tigers. Here's a snap, going to give it to Higson. Higson's up the middle. Higson with a first down for the Tigers. Gets them closer to Pirate territory.
Tackle on that play by number 99, Pierce Bryan.
So here's a snap by Williams, going to slant to number 6, Butler, and Butler's going to move for about 4 or 5 yards on the play, so that's going to bring up a second down. So this Braden River defense, so far in the 3rd quarter, they haven't done much. They've given up a field goal, and they are poising right now to give up a touchdown, but they have to get a stop here on defense to get Shockey and the offense the ball back here before we head into the witching hour, which is the 4th quarter. Williams lines up here. He gives the snap. Gives it to Higdon. Higdon's got a hole. Higdon's got a lot of room. He's still on his feet, and he's got some open rooms, and he's in for a Palmetto touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
So a touchdown by the Tigers, number 4. Sigel Higston. And that moves the Palmetto lead to 12-3 pending the extra point. The Braden River is down by 8 if they make the extra point. So Braden River has to get a touchdown. They haven't been in the end zone all night tonight. As Gonzalez now ready to kick, kicks up, and the kick is good. So Palmetto 13, Braden River 3, with 4:42 left here in the 3rd quarter. This is Pirate Nation Sports Network. as we are ready to kick it away here. Braden River's got a lot of work to do here. Down by 8 to this tough Palmetto team here at Harleaf Stadium on the campus of Palmetto High School, as Gonzalez ready to kick it off. Gregory Cotton out deep for the Pirates. As we kick it, Gonzalez kicks it away here, and it will be returned by number 5, Brian Kurtz. Number 11, Josh Thomas. Josh Thomas tries to go around the edge, and he is going to move back, and he is going to be taken down hard at the 10-yard line. So a big mistake there by
Number
Josh
11,
Thomas
Josh
to try
Thomas
to maneuver
tries
the field
to
here.
Get around the right side and the left side.
And that's going to bring up
Nowhere
a
to go.
first
Tackled by
and
number
10.
45, Ruben Stamp.
Not great field position at about the 14-yard line for the Pirates.
So Braden River will
So they're
take
kind of
over
in the
at their
same
own
field position they
14-yard
were
line.
on their previous drive, and they went 4 and out on that drive. The Pirates here has to get it together here on offense. As Shockey now comes back in here, has Jaden Thibodeau at his right. 3 wide receivers on the left side. Here's a snap. Pitch it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau tries to maneuver. Thibodeau will get maybe about 7 yards on the play and a flag on the play.
We've got number 11 on the carry around the left side, Josh Thomas. There is a penalty on the play.
And this is going to go back for the Pirates. Looks like there was a block in the back.
Scratch that. Number 6 on the carry, 11 on the tackle.
And it looks like it was a holding call on Braden River, so that's going to be a 10-yard loss. And the penalties are just killing the Pirates here. And that's going to back the Pirates up at their own 10-yard line. So Pirates have to be smart here, or this can go from bad to worse. Shockey lines up. He's standing at his own 1-yard line. Umis in the backfield on his right. Man coverage for the Palmetto defense. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Throws out to a wide open Robbie Gerker. Has some open field at the 40 and taken down at the 30. And that's exactly what the Pirates needed here. Robbie Gerker with a huge connection. Gets the Pirates at the 30-yard line. What a play there by Robbie Gerker. So move the Pirates deep in the Palmetto territory, down by 8. With 3 minutes and 49 seconds, correction, down by 10. So here's a snap by Shockey, going to give it to Umis. Umis up the middle and gains maybe about 3-4 yards on that play.
Tackled for a 3-yard gain.
And that's going to gain about 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and about 7 for the Pirates here. And they just got to keep rolling, keep getting first downs, keep getting receptions. They have to get in the end zone here. This is a no-brainer for the Pirates here. Shockey's got it, keeps it himself, goes to Gerker. Gerker's got it. Gerker tries to miss a man and misses, and he's going to be taken down just shy of the first down line. Looks like he's going to gain maybe about 3 yards on the play. So that's going to bring about a 3rd and 4. Jalon Wester with the tackle. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Umis in the backfield. Gerker and Goda on the right side. Thomas on the left. Shockey's got it. Rolls out to the right side. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Got to get it away. And, intercepted by number 7, Raekwon Crawford. And that is just a terrible blow for the Pirates here. No flags on the play. It looks like there is a foul on the play. Braden River offense is staying. Defense is out there already. And it was against the Pirates. And it will be up. Correction, it was against the Tigers, and the play happened after the interception. So the interception will stand. So Palmetto dodges a bullet and will take it back on offense here at their own about 13-yard line. So Williams is going to be deep in his own territory. This was Brain number defense has to make a stop here. They got to get the ball back because the clock is winding down here on the third quarter. Here's a snap by Williams. Gives it to Higson. Higson taken down immediately by that Pirate defense. That's going to bring up a second down. Pirates on defense, they have to get a quick 3 and out to get their offense back on the field in decent field position. So that's gonna be a second and about 10, second and 9. Williams once again has his receivers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. 1 on the left, 2 on the right, correction. Has Higson in the backfield. Here's the snap, gonna keep himself, goes to one of his receivers, and has a missed tackle. Number 6, Webster. Webster's got some open field at the 50, the 40, 1 man to beat at the 30, the 20, the 10. Mikey Gagnon, 1 man to beat. Touchdown, Tigers. Hook, line, and sinker for Butler. And that's just another dagger into the Pirates there. 19-3. And so far, it's looking like they're making this Brady Never defense look like out of gas. And this Brady Never defense just looks out of gas. After giving up 2 long touchdowns back-to-back. And Coach Bradley's got to do something here to just get back in this game, or this game can get out of hand very quickly. Gonzalez on to kick it away, kick the extra point, and it is up and good. So 20-3, Palmetto.
And the kick is good again, and the Tigers extend their lead by 7-17 now, 20-3.
So this Brainer offense hasn't done much in the second half. They have been outscored by a total of 14-0. Correction, 17-0, just in the third quarter alone. And they got to get something going here on offense, folks. I can't stress that enough. As Gonzalez now lines up to kick it away. Once again, Gregory Cotton out deep for the Pirates. And another great kick. And that one's just going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. So Braden is going to take it out at 25. And they got a lot of work to do with 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Palmetto leads 20-3. Braden, our offense comes back onto the field here after giving up an interception to number 7, Roquan Crawford, on the last drive. Shockey now once again has Thibodeau in the backfield. Shockey's got it, going to give it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau up the middle. Thibodeau is going to be taken down for looks like a gain of 1.
Braden River likes to run the ball off the
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Thibodeau with the carry, tackled by number 21, Jalon Wester.
So once again, that will bring up a 2nd and 9 here by this Braden River offense. As Shockey now getting the audible here, has wide receivers out to the left side, Thomas and Goda on the left and Gurker on the right. Shockey's got it, pump fakes, gonna move up, gets out of the pocket, flushes out, has Gurker and hauls in the first down.
Nice scramble by.
So that will move the chains for the Pirates.
Scramble by
Gives them a fresh new set of downs with 48 seconds left here in the third quarter.
for first down.
I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough, folks. They have to get in the end zone on this drive to stay in this game, to keep up with the Palmetto offense. Here's the snap. Going to give it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau rolls around. Thibodeau is going to get just back to the line of scrimmage with no gain on the play. That's going to bring up a second down. And this Braden River defense has to give the offense some help here and get some defensive stops. So far in this third quarter, they haven't done much. They've given up 2 back-to-back scores. So once this Braden River offense gets in the end zone, they got to help them out here.
And this is going to bring us to the end of the third quarter.
And that will end the third quarter here at Palmetto. Palmetto 20, Braden River 3, as we head into the witching hour here at Palmetto. And that means the fourth quarter action comes up here in about 2 minutes.
Palmetto High School cheerleaders, all you can eat pancake breakfast. Come and enjoy breakfast with your favorite Tigers. October 5th, 8 a.m. to 11 at the Palmetto Mobile Home Park, 1201 8th Avenue West, Palmetto. $10 per person includes 3 pancakes and sausage. Children 5 and under eat free. Please see any PHS cheerleader to buy tickets. Tickets also available at the door. And students, with quarters tonight at Church on the Rock. Right after the football game, there will be free pizza, free soda, and free inflatable games. Come out and hang out with your friends.
Shockey now in the backfield by himself here on a 2nd and long to start out this fourth quarter. As Shockey takes it, blitz coming by the Tigers, gets out of the blitz, has to throw it away, and has to run it out, and maybe gain about a yard on that play. So that's going to bring up another 3rd and long.
Run out of bounds by number 21, Jalen Wester.
Jalen Western was the one that ran out Shockey out of bounds. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Well,
Braden River has to get to their own 43-yard line. As Shockey now lines up in the empty set. Gregory Cotton now checks in at wide receiver. Add another wide receiver here. Here's a snap by Shockey. Blitz coming by the Tigers, and has to get out of it. And he is still on his feet, tries to throw it, and he is going to have to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So that is a disappointing drive there by the Pirates, so that will bring on the punt unit.
Matty Wyatt.
And another opportunity for Palmetto, for the Tigers, to add to their lead. As Trent Hedgepeth comes on now to punt it away. And since we have time, we want to thank all our watch parties out there. I want to thank Miss Welch for watching us in Gainesville. She's at an FFA event there. And we want to thank Miss Welch for watching here on Pirate Nation Sports Network. As the punt is away here, and is another great punt there. LaJonte Webster is going to have to return it at his own 20-yard line. And he's got some room, still on his feet. Leaps the man at the 50 and ran out at about the 40, about the 50, just shy of the 50. So a great return there by LaJonte Webster, and this will put Palmetto in more great field position here.
Now we'll go out of bounds a little earlier than what we thought. So Palmetto is going to start in their own territory at their 44-yard line.
As the Palmetto offense comes back on the field, on both their drives, they've gone down the field to score. Here's a snap. Higson's gonna be still on his feet, and he is going to be tackled by a swarm of Pirate defenders at the 50.
Around the left side.
So a gain of about 6 on the play. That will bring up 2nd and 4. Noah Font on the tackle. We haven't heard Noah Font's name all night. Here's a snap. Williams is going to take it. Throws out deep to a wide open Webster. Has his man, and he is just shy of the 5-yard line. That will bring up a 1st and goal attempt for the Tigers as they just add to this. And this Braden River defense is just getting shredded here by by Williams and his offense, and a lot of flags on the play here. This could go against possibly the Tigers here. And it will be against the Tigers. And it will be unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers. So back them up 15 yards. So a 1st and goal will now be on as they move the chains here back for the Tigers. 1st and goal will be on the 25. So a 1st and 10 now for the Tigers here as they throw over the top to number 11, Williams, and Williams is in the end zone for a touchdown, and that just adds the 3rd straight drive for Palmetto, ends in a touchdown, and just shredding this Pirate defense so far in this 3rd quarter, out in this 2nd half, outscoring the Pirates by a score of 24 to nothing in this 2nd half, and showing that Palmetto is the best team in 6A so far here through halfway through this game, as the kick is up by Gonzalez and good. So 27-3, Palmetto leads the Pirates.
And with 10:06 left in the game, Palmetto takes a commanding lead, 27-3. And for you Rays fans, the Rays now lead the Blue Jays 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th, while the Indians are losing to the Nationals 7-2. Go Rays.
All right, coming out of the scoring timeout there, Palmetto just adds to their lead against the Pirates here, 27-3, as Gonzalez now ready to kick it away. And Cotton will return it from his own end zone. Cotton's going to be taken down immediately at the 20-yard line, and there is a flag immediately on the play.
Out near the 20-yard line, but we've got a penalty on the play. Tackled by number 21, Jalen Wester. Returned by number 13, Carson Goda. So that illegal block, Braden Rivers backed up.
So an illegal block by the Pirates, so that's going to back them up here on the 1st and 10. Here's the snap, going to give it to Humas. Humas tries to go around the left side and goes nowhere. Maybe a gain of maybe 1. That's going to bring up a 2nd down for the Pirates here. So join us next week. Next week's schedule for the Pirates, they continue to be on the road here and they will face the Booker Tornadoes in Tornado Alley. So join us at 7:30 where the Pirates take on the Tornadoes here on Pirate Nation Sports Network. We have a scoring update from the Sarasota-Venice game. Venice is giving it to Sarasota 42-7. So Palmetto just handling the Sailors over there in downtown Sarasota. And the pass there by Shockey was incomplete. That will bring up a 3rd and 8 now.
3rd down and 8.
And here's a snap by Shockey, and his overthrown intended receiver was number 11, Josh Thomas, and that will be incomplete. So that will be a 4th down. The punt unit will come back on the field for the Pirates. Another 4th and out. And so far, folks, in this second half, it has been a very disappointing for the Pirates here on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. Defensively, they've given up 24 straight points, 24 unanswered points, where the offense has gone 3 and out for the past 3 series, folks. As this Palmetto team is just rolling here, folks. And a punt up by Trenton Hedgepath going to roll to just shy of the 40-yard line, about the 42. So that's where the Tigers will take over in good field position. With 9 minutes left here in this game, this is Pirate Nation Sports Network.
42-yard line where Palmetto will take over 1st and 10.
As the Tiger offense comes back on the field, number 6, Butler is going to take the handoff and gain about 3 yards on the play. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. As Palmetto, they head next week. And once again for the Palmetto Tigers, just continue to roll 5-0 as Williams looking for a receiver, gets out of the blitz, and he actually taken down by number 12, Anthony Toro.
Can't get rid of the ball this time.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long now coming up for the Tigers.
Anthony Toro.
As now for the Tigers here, line up on a 3rd and 12. Here's the snap, going to give it to Higdon. Higdon up the middle. Higdon's got the 1st down. Higdon breaking some blocks and a ton of missed tackles there by the Pirate defense. They've just been looking sloppy so far here in the second half. And Coach Bradley cannot be happy is what he's seeing here. And here's the snap, going to pitch to Higdon. Higdon's got a wide open room. Higdon's got some room. And a fumble on the play, and the Pirates look like they might have been fall on it.
Dixon with a nice.
And looks like he was down by contact.
Fumble is recovered by number 81, Zorian Gathers.
Looks like the fumble was down, and the Palmetto did recover. So a 1st and goal coming up now for the Tigers.
Let's give a shout out to those Palmetto High cheerleaders.
As a 1st and goal coming up now for the Tigers here. Williams now lines up in the shotgun now, has number 22, Jaquez Hughes in the backfield. And Williams is going to get out of it, try to throw it, and he's going to be taking out a fumble on a play. Number 44, Andrew Boise, recovers for the Pirates, and that was a good fumble there by Andrew Boise, but will it be enough here, folks?
He's tackled. Fumble results in a turnover, and with 7 minutes to go. Red River will take over at their own 14-yard line. Inchine on the recovery.
As the Brayton River offense comes back out onto the field here. Shockey lines up with Thibodeau in the backfield. Here's the snap, going to give it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau's going to run for no gain on the play.
Thibodeau with the carry around the left side. There's nowhere to go. This Palmetto High defensive line is just tearing it up, and led by number 44, Michael Brown on that play.
As Shockey lines up now, once again in the shotgun here. Thibodeau in the backfield. Here's the snap. Shockey's got it. Throws to Gerker. Gerker's got it for the completion. And looks like he is going to be just shy of the first down. That's going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up now for the Pirates here.
Tackle on the play by number 7, Raekwon Crawford.
As Raekwon Crawford was on the tackle for the Tigers. As Shockey now once again lines up here. Thibodeau to his left. Here's the snap. Gives it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau around the edge. Thibodeau still on his feet and will be taken down. He will get the first down for the Pirates. As a timeout called.
We have a white Honda license tag DVH E53. You need to move your car right away. You're blocking other cars. A white Honda DVH E53. Please move your car. You are blocking others. You do not move it. The defensive line for Palmetto High will take care of it after the game.
So Shockey comes back here on a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Going to give it to Thibodeau. Thibodeau goes up the middle and goes nowhere. Maybe a gain of maybe 2 yards on the play. That will once again bring up 2nd and about 7.
Number 9, Ellison Bradley on that tackle. Thibodeau on that last carry brings up now 2nd and about 8 yards to go.
So 2nd and 8 coming up for Shockey here in the empty set. And once again, folks, next week we play the Booker Tornadoes, so make sure to tune in on Pirate Nation Sports Network. As Thibodeau takes a handoff and gains maybe about a few yards on a play, so that will bring up a 3rd and about 6.
Tackle on the play again by number 44, Michael Brown.
So 3rd and 6 coming up for the Pirates here. Clock winding down in this game. Here's a snap by Shockey. Keeps it himself. Blitz coming by the Tigers. Gets out of the blitz. Has his man. And it looks like it was Josh Thomas. And he hauls it in for a 1st down at the 50-yard line. The 45-yard line.
With number 11, Josh Thomas on the far side for a 1st down. Coverage on that play by number 3, Damon Hill.
Damon Hill with the coverage there. And here's the snap, going to roll out to the left side and take a run off to Higdon. Thibodeau with the
left
run off, and that
side,
will
run
be
out of bounds.
ran out of bounds
After
here.
about a 5-yard gain, brings up, that'll be about 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up for
Pushed out of bounds by number 20, Braden Nickel.
the Pirates here. As once again, folks, this Pirate offense trying to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. And it looks like Palmetto jumped. That's going to be a free 5 yards for the Pirates here.
It's going to make it now
It's
2nd
gonna
down
make-
and short. Thibodeau with the carry. Enough for first down yardage.
So a first down for the Pirates here as the clock continues to wind down. 3 minutes left here in this game, and it's more than likely looking Palmetto is going to move to 6-0 and 2-0 in the district. And for the Pirates, they're more than likely going to fall to 2-3, 2-4 after this game and have a lot of work to do if they make the playoffs. And a fumble on a play
Thibodeau gives
and
us the
recovered by
ball.
the
It's recovered
Tigers.
by the Tigers.
It looks like number
Knocked out
61,
number 11, Kevion Williams, and number 3,
Miles
Damon Hill.
Ombre, with the recovery.
Damon Hill with the recovery. So with 3:10 left in the
So
game,
with
the
3:10
Tigers
left
take
in this
over.
game, the Tigers only need a few more first downs to ice this game and get to 6-0 and 2-0 in the district. And here we are on the 1st and 10. Williams is going to hand it off to Higdon. Higdon goes maybe gain of 2 yards on that play. Clock continues to roll here at 3 minutes left here.
Kelly with the nice carry. Robert Gavin, excuse me, with a nice carry.
So here comes the snap by Williams, and Williams is going to give it to Higdon. Higdon
Gavin with a
very
hard run
close
up
to
the
that
middle.
first down line. Correction, Gavin's
Close
going to
to
be
the
very
first
close to
down
that first down line. And it will be a 3rd and 2 coming up for the Tigers here.
Tackle on that play by number 18, Isaiah Kress.
So here comes Williams on a 3rd and 1. Ready for it. Here's the snap. Gives it to Higdon. Higdon up the middle. Higdon's got the first down. With 1:50 left in this game. So the clock will stop at 1:47 to move
Gavin
the
with a
chains.
Carry up the middle again. And it's enough for a first down.
And more
Tigers.
than likely, the Tigers are going to go victory formation. It looks like they're actually going to run one more play here. Gavin in the backfield, number 25 for the Tigers. They're going to let this clock run all the way down. Here's the snap, going to give it to Gavin. Gavin up the middle. And Gavin's going to gain about 5
Gavin
yards
with
on the
another
play, about 6
Hard
yards
ball
on the
run
play.
up the middle.
As we hit 1 minute left here in this game,
Second
Palmetto
down and 5.
27, Braden River 3.
Side of a minute left in the game.
And more than likely, they're gonna do a victory formation here after this. And that is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to line up here in a victory form, do a knee here. And waiting on the time here. And that, more than likely, is the last play of the game here as they shake hands here at midfield as the teams meet. And Palmetto will move to 6-0 in the district, to 6-0 overall, 2-0 in the district. Braden River will fall to 2-4 on the year, 1-1 in the district. So Braden River has a lot of work to do here if they want to make the playoffs here. And that is your final here. Palmetto 27, Braden River 3. We want to thank all of our viewers, and we want to thank the amazing staff we have here at Palmetto with my man Christopher up in the upstairs, the best cameraman in the state of Florida, the man, the myth, the legend down the truck, Mr. Yates, the best director ever. And stay tuned because we are going to have the Marching Band of Pirates perform here at Pirate Nation Sports Network. See you next week at Booker, folks.
Sir, there's a lost kiddo down here.
We have a lost child, Sophia Barone, down here, and she's looking for her mother. Right 30 yards the field. We've got a couple of nice parents taking care of her. And the child has now been connected with her mother. All is good in Palmetto. Good night.
Hey, Brian, he wants you to announce that the Braden River Band's going to play right now after the game. They're state champions.
They're the best I've ever seen.
Tiger fans, want to let you know that the Braden River and Palmetto High School marching bands will be performing in just a moment.
Jake Durrance, one of the teachers at PTA,
GPS helps me out. His wife just had a baby like a week and a half ago, so it's kind of tough to be around. But
Wait to bring down the TV, your headset, and the computer. Hey, think they'll let me up there? The stairs are right there. Well, the ladder is right there. What the hell's taking them so long?
gonna go away from the microphone.
Braden River High School and the Braden River Band Booster Association are proud to present the four-time Class 3A State Marching Band champions, the Marching Band of Pirates. The band is directed by Jeremiah Bowman, Cliff Dawson, and Ricardo Robinson Chanel. Tonight, the band will be performing their 2019 show entitled Rise. Movement 1, The Rising Sun by Shostakovich. Movement 2, Rising Up by Andra Day. Movement 3, Rising Tempo by St. Saëns. And Movement 4, The Rising River by Jay Bocook. Drum majors, Penelope Sugg, Allison Guzman, and Clinton Engelberger. Is your band ready? Marching Band of Pirates, you may take the field in exhibition.
Rise like the day, rise 1,000 times. Rise high like the waves, rise up. fighter. But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Mountain. And I'll rise like the day, and I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times. All we need, all we need, that we have each other, that we have each other, and we will rise, oh, we'll rise, we'll rise up, and I'll rise up. Rise like the day and I'll rise up. Fight up me. I will rise 1,000 times again. We will rise. We will rise, oh, we'll rise, we'll rise.
four-time Florida Class 3A State Marching Band champions, the Marching Band of Pirates. The band is directed by Jeremiah Bowman. Assistant band director is Cliff Dawson. Ricardo Robinson Chanel is the color guard coordinator, and Pat Miller is the visual coordinator. Staff includes Caitlin Money, Nate Dungan, John D'Amico, Don McLaurin, Patrick Woodcock, Elena Hanson, Aaron Marino, Haley Byerline,